when you start transiting from fossil to non-fossil, then it will have lot of impact on livelihood because the economy is dependent on fossil fuel. So that is very important. That is the reason why Jharkhand has created a task force. Then the mandate of task force is not only livelihood. We are talking, we have released our vision document which speaks on 8 parameters. We are talking in holistic, we are not talking about only energy, we are not only talking about decarbonizing. You cannot achieve just transition in a state like Jharkhand unless you talk in totality, you take in all subjects including livelihood in totality and start working upon that. Prepare a roadmap for transition, that is important, and then we are trying to create new district economic development plan so that when the economy shifts from fossil to non-fossil, then different kind of a ecosystem has to be created. How do you create that capacity? That is also very important, and we are planning bottoms-up planning approach. Stakeholders is not only the panchayat, not only the villagers. Everybody is a stakeholder because how many people understand transition today? Because transition sometimes is understood energy transition, sometimes it is understood coal transition. So unless you create that environment in the state, like you and me may understand transition, but what about the person, those who are the forefront? Because it is going to happen in the district, it is going to happen in block, it is going to happen in panchayat. So you need to take everybody on board. That is the principle, and we have released our vision document which spells out clearly what is the mandate, vision and mandate of the task. See, we have capacity building and just transition because I have been discussing along with various countries. The problem of Jharkhand, especially Jharkhand, is much different. So one solution which is there in Germany, one solution has happened, which has taken place in Poland, which is there in Indonesia, may not fit to us because our dependence on fossil fuel is much larger. What we are trying, those who are formal workers will be taken care by Coal India or coal companies. But what about that ecosystem which is dependent? What about informal workers? What about induced workers? How do you train them? So we are starting a dialogue with them. And before that, we already started in one district in Chatra, and we have started in Dhanbad. What we are trying to do now, we are trying to create a capacity within the district official. When people approaches them, how do they tackle that situation? How do we converge various schemes which can help them in sustaining justice?